So it's the first drink, they say around here, that gets us drunk. Going on, he says, this is repeated over and over. And unless this person can experience an entire psychic change, there is very little hope of his recovery. Now, Dr. Silkworth is using a buzzword here, psychic change, entire psychic change. But what he realizes, because, and we know this for a fact, because later on in his opinion he talks about prayer. He's really talking about a spiritual awakening or a spiritual experience, an entire psychic change. Now the Big Book expresses this differently. Remember in the promises where it tells us our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. And we will have this spiritual awakening. And Dr. Silkworth says unless this happens, there is very little hope of his recovery. On the other hand, he says, and strange this may seem to those who do not understand, once a psychic change has occurred, the very same person who seemed doomed, who had so many problems he despaired of ever solving them, suddenly finds himself easily able to control his desire for alcohol, the only effort necessary being that required to follow a few simple rules. Well, now people are always telling us that there are no rules in AA. Dr. Silkworth would not agree with that, of course. As a matter of fact, the Big Book doesn't agree with them either. You can either accept the word rules or code or directions. What's it tell us at the 10th step, after the 10th step? That we're going to become God conscious and experience the flow of God's Spirit into us if we've done what? If we have carefully followed directions.